This is my 1999 Toyota Tacoma 3.4 liter 5-speed TRD for sale. It's a quick walk around of the truck itself. It's not in perfect shape, but it runs well and is fairly clean for its age. Up front here you can see the bumper portion has been removed. That's because it was in a minor um, parking lot fender bender. Nothing was ever really done to it. The bumper was cracked, and so I decided to just take that front portion off. Here you can see the high intensity discharge lights that were mounted onto the bumper were recessed into the grille itself to fit the housings. On the hood there, as most do, they have a little nicks from rock chips and everything. There is one small nick on the door, as you can see there. It's about the size of a grain of rice. On the fender flares, you can see, as most of them have, some wear as well, just from debris flying and hitting them. On the tailgate, we have a dent on the top from it being crunched from a high lift jack. And then there's a minor rust spot right down at the bottom left corner there, about the size of a thumbnail. The bed itself is lined with a spray-in bed liner. The ammo cans and gas cans do not come with the truck. There's also a little scratch back there, as you can see, nothing too bad. And then this is showing the passenger side fender flare, has a little bit of wear on it as well. Toyota did end up going to the plastic fenders shortly after the 99 model. And then the MagnaFlow exhaust is routed up and over the frame. You can see that it has good tread on the tires itself. These were purchased about 6 months ago. Showing here the upgraded suspension. The suspension is a full Old Man Emu Nitrocharger Sport suspension with heavy-duty leaf springs rated at 540 pounds over stock suspension weight. And there you can see the truck is locked. As we move to the interior of the vehicle, you can see the back seat there. You have flip-up seats, and here we're showing that the driver's side seat belt has a little bit of wear on it. The rear cushions do fold up and have storage underneath them. All power windows, driver and passenger, power locks, power mirrors. You have your clutch cancel and your rear diff lock, and then that's the switch for the high intensity discharge lights up front. You also have a CB radio mounted where the ashtray used to be. A very clean install, if I do say so myself. The other DC power outlet there is taken up by the radar detector mount that is wired up and over the driver's side windshield there. You also have AC power outlets in the console that are ran from an inverter that's underneath the driver's seat. There's no rips or tears in any of the seats or anything. You also have your sunroof, and then your driver and passenger lights, as well as your dome light in the rear, specific to the SR5 Unlimited model. Move into the engine bay. That does have the deck plate mod, which allows more airflow to come in, as you can see there. And it has an upgraded gel-filled battery, which has a little bit more cranking power and has much longer life than standard batteries. The engine doesn't really leak any oil. It's pretty straightforward, runs well. Down here we're showing the drivetrain. As you can see, can't really see because the light's not too good, but there's no oil leaks, no fluid or anything really going on down there. Those are the Nitrocharger 882 coilovers up front. They're heavier duty springs, so they're able to support a metal bumper. Then you have your skid plate over your gas tank and your 7-pack leaf springs.